We like to imagine modern warfare as a flawless, automated equation. A sanitized digital environment where smart bombs and thermal optics find their marks perfectly from miles away in the dead of night. Take the F-117 Nighthawk. It was the ultimate embodiment of this technological confidence, a bomber specifically designed to be entirely invisible to enemy radar. But the military operates under a universal law known as friction. Prussian theorist Karl von Clausewitz coined the term to describe a simple reality. In war, everything that can go wrong will go wrong. So what happens when nature, aging components, or sudden software glitches cause a billion-dollar digital defense system to go completely dark? Despite decades of engineering, survival on the modern battlefield still comes down to human instinct taking over the exact moment the screens fail. Look at the Iraqi desert. During the Gulf War, heavy sandstorms could completely eliminate visual confirmation, stripping commanders of their situational awareness. In these conditions, American thermal optics provided a massive tactical edge. While Iraqi tank crews were fighting completely blind in the dust, American armored vehicles easily spotted their heat signatures, dismantling entire divisions through the haze. But that technological edge is fragile. In 2003, two A-10 Thunderbolt pilots were flying over Baghdad in a similarly severe sandstorm, attempting to support pinned-down coalition troops. Suddenly, the extreme weather and heavy anti-aircraft fire triggered a catastrophic system failure. The lead A-10's advanced ballistics computer went completely dead, instantly robbing the pilot of his digital targeting solutions. Out of options, the pilot had to rely on a manual override. He reverted to World War II-era tactics, skimming dangerously low over the city, tracking enemy muzzle flashes with his naked eye, and manually dumping flares to mark targets for his wingman. When extreme weather strips away digital superiority, raw airmanship and split-second physical courage become the only lifeline for troops on the ground. This friction isn't always caused by nature. In 1999, during the NATO bombing of Yugoslavia, Serbian commander Zoltan Dani faced a severe technological disadvantage against American stealth aircraft. Dani was using an aging, low-frequency P-18 radar. Instead of providing a clear picture, the system picked up massive amounts of screen clutter from rain and thick clouds, turning his monitor into a chaotic mess. But the highly advanced F-117 Nighthawk had a mechanical vulnerability. For the few seconds it opened its bomb bay doors to drop its payload, its stealth shape was broken, causing it to temporarily light up on radar. Dani weeded through the static for that exact micro-moment. When the blip appeared, he had the target locked and fired before the pilot could react. Yugoslavia's aging missiles had just shattered the F-117's invisible aura. A single commander, using outdated equipment, had successfully exploited a fleeting gap in the machine's logic. Sometimes the systems defeat themselves. During the Falklands War, the advanced British warships HMS Coventry and HMS Broadsword were tasked with defending the fleet from incoming airstreaks. Argentine pilots, flying aging A-4 Skyhawks, knew they couldn't beat the British radars directly. Instead, they flew mere feet above the ocean, using the Earth's curvature and sea salt spray to hide their approach. When the Skyhawks finally popped up over the horizon, the HMS Broadsword's Seawolf defense computer detected them. But as the Argentine jets split into two distinct targets, the software couldn't resolve the overlapping coordinates. The guidance system completely crashed. Panic set in on the water. The HMS Coventry rapidly maneuvered to get a clear shot with its own missiles, but accidentally sailed directly into Broadsword's line of fire. This physically blocked the remaining weapons and locked the system out entirely, allowing the Skyhawks to drop their bombs. By creating overly complex, interdependent digital defense networks, modern militaries can paradoxically render their own warships defenseless the moment they are forced to process erratic human behavior. From blinding storms in the Middle East, to open bomb bay doors over the Balkans, to coordinate glitches in the South Atlantic, these are the inevitable breaking points of modern technology. They prove that warfare will never be a fully automated push-button equation. The inherent friction of reality guarantees chaos. When the screens inevitably go blank, survival rests entirely on the resilience and ingenuity of the human operator.